Trump pushes back on 401k Homebuyer plan, citing strong retirement returns. Zurich, Washington. President Donald Trump has made it clear that he is not convinced by a proposal that would allow Americans to dip into their 401k retirement accounts to cover down payments on homes. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One during his return flight from the World Economic Forum in Davos, Trump said he believes retirement savings should remain untouched, especially at a time when market performance has been exceptionally strong. The president described the idea as well-intentioned but ultimately misguided, arguing that long-term financial security should not be sacrificed for short-term housing goals. "I'm not a huge fan of it," Trump said bluntly, signaling his reluctance to move forward with the plan. Why Trump is saying no at the center of Trump's opposition is one core belief: 401k accounts are outperforming the housing market. According to the president, retirement funds, particularly those tied to stock market investments, have seen dramatic growth in recent years. He pointed out that many Americans have experienced gains of 80 to 90% in their 401k balances, a performance he says far exceeds typical appreciation in home values. The housing market is good, Trump acknowledged, but the 401ks are doing much better than the housing market. Trump's argument is rooted in long-term financial planning. He warned that allowing early withdrawals, even for something as important as buying a home, could undermine retirement security for millions of Americans. The proposal that sparked the debate. The idea of using 401k funds for home down payments gained traction earlier this month when White House National Economic Council Director Kevin Hassett revealed that such a proposal was under serious consideration. On January 16th, Hassett told reporters that the president was likely to unveil a housing-related initiative during the World Economic Forum in Davos. The plan was reportedly part of a broader strategy to tackle America's worsening housing affordability crisis. However, when Trump took the stage in Davos, no such announcement came, and now it's clear why. Housing affordability, a growing crisis. There is no denying the challenge facing American homebuyers today. Home prices remain historically high, mortgage interest rates have risen sharply, first-time buyers are struggling to save for down payments, rent costs continue to climb in major cities. Hassett himself admitted that significant progress is needed to make housing more affordable. He emphasized that the 401k proposal was only one of several ideas presented to the president, not a finalized policy. Still, for many younger Americans, the idea was appealing. With wages failing to keep pace with housing costs, tapping into retirement savings seemed like a practical, if controversial, solution. Trump's financial philosophy. Trump's comments reveal a broader philosophy about wealth building and financial discipline. He has long promoted market investment as a cornerstone of American prosperity, frequently highlighting stock market gains as a measure of economic success. In his view, 401k accounts are not just savings tools, they are engines of long-term wealth. Allowing early withdrawals, Trump argues, risks reducing compound growth over decades, increasing retirement insecurity, encouraging short-term thinking, weakening confidence in retirement systems. From his perspective, protecting retirement savings is just as important as expanding home ownership. Supporters versus critics. The proposal has divided economists and policy experts. Supporters argue, first-time buyers need immediate relief. Home ownership builds generational wealth. Rising costs have made traditional saving nearly impossible. Safeguards could limit how much can be withdrawn. Critics counter, early withdrawals weaken retirement outcomes. Housing markets can decline tax penalties and lost growth hurt savers. The policy could benefit higher income earners more than low-income families. Trump's rejection places him firmly in the second camp. What happens next? While Trump has dismissed this specific idea, the administration has not ruled out other approaches to addressing housing affordability. Hassett noted that the White House continues to review a wide range of policy options, including regulatory reforms, incentives for home construction, zoning changes, financial support programs that do not involve retirement funds. For now, however, the message from the president is clear. America's retirement savings are off limits. Political implications. Trump's stance may resonate with older voters and long-term investors who view 401ks as untouchable. At the same time, it could frustrate younger Americans who feel locked out of the housing market. As housing remains a key issue heading into future policy debates, the pressure on the administration is unlikely to fade. But Trump appears confident in his position. Their 401ks are doing so well, he repeated, reinforcing his belief that protecting retirement growth outweighs short-term housing assistance. Final takeaway. In rejecting the proposal, President Trump has drawn a firm line between retirement security and housing affordability, choosing to protect long-term investment growth over immediate access to cash. Whether that decision proves popular or controversial, one thing is certain. The debate over how Americans should pay for homes is far from over.